Production and lightweight on the track, and on pole again it is bike number 42, which is Nick Burke. Okay, well, hang on, we've got 4 red lights on, so let's watch them go as they head off down now into turn 1, and it's Nick Burke leads them away. But actually, I think he's lost that front running position to, it would be, I think it might have been Sean White that he lost that position to as they head down now under the bridge for the very first time. And let's pick them up as they go down into, oh, they've changed of position already. So, and who is that? That looked like that could have been Gavin Veltmeyer. Came through there as well and maybe picked that position up. Through the up and over they go. Jacob Stroud up there in 5th position as they've off the line. So let's let them get around the circuit one more time. We can start picking them up as they come across the stripe. And they head up the hill down towards the Porsche Dipper. As they drop down in there, and it is, I think it might be Veltmeyer in the lead at this point in time. Through the Dale ITM sweeper they go with the climb up the hill. Wait until they come across the start-finish line. We can start picking up the numbers as they go. And it is Veltmeyer. No, it's not. Sorry, it is Veltmeyer across the line first from Regan Phibbs again on the Yamaha Red Baron R3, and he was followed across by Hayden Lockhart, Timothy Gray. So Veltmeyer and Phibbs lead as they come down into the... Whoa, they have a big shoulder charge between the two of them there. I'm just trying to pick up who that was. I think that might have been Phibbs, and they got on the inside of Veltmeyer and they rubbed shoulders. And that was... I don't think it was intentional. I just think one of them managed to break himself and end up running into the other one. So it wasn't an intentional shove, but it certainly both gave them a bit of a wake up as they go down through the Dale ITM sweeper. I can hear the race control erupting behind me. All sorts of excitement going on in there after that little incident. And up the hill they come. And it was definitely, it was Phibbs that had a look at the inside there. So the running order on the road at the moment is and we've got a couple of slow bikes running on the track here, and we've got somebody parked on the side of the circuit. So here's Veltmeyer now. He's got a very fired up Regan Phibbs in behind him. And Phibbs was leading. Veltmeyer took a late dive and under brakes and ended up with a bit of a shoulder, rubbing shoulders going into the higher pull hairpin. And I think Regan Phibbs may take a bit of exception to it, because he certainly got himself fired up and he's hunting Veltmeyer down. Up the hill they come, the two of them. And I think we're going to see a few fireworks fairly soon, because Phibbs is closing Veltmeyer down. There's no two ways about it. You can see the gap visibly closing. Into turn 1 they go. Yep, and Regan Phibbs just put the fastest lap of the race in by just on 18.80. So he's faster than Veltmeyer on a 19.68. They're the only two under the 120s. So nobody else is in this in a straight performance race at this point in time. Down at the high pull hairpin again, and a couple of back markers going to be in the way, both wearing the glow coats. So up the hill they come, and now look at Phibbs on the outside of Veltmeyer, and he just rides right around the outside of him. Veltmeyer's having none of that, though. They're side by side, the two of them, into the Porsche Dipper as they come out of there now. And Veltmeyer's got Phibbs glued to the back of him as they go down towards the Dale ITM sweeper. What's going to happen when they get down here? Let's have a look. Phibbs leads, Veltmeyer leads in. Phibbs in second position. Goes for an outside run and then goes for the switchback, pulls right back into the slipstream again. Bearing in mind these things, not a lot of power in a straight line, so slipstreaming is everything. And Phibbs pulls out of the slipstream a couple of times, has a look. Down into turn one they go, and nothing doing there. Phibbs has caught him no problem. Getting past him appears to be a whole different ball game as they head down under the laser electrical bridge. And now Phibbs is up the inside of him and he's got the job done. So very late break on Veltmeyer, and he got past him there coming down. And this is where the scene of the previous scene happened as they go down to the high pull hairpin. Is Veltmeyer going to have another lunge? No, he thinks better of it this time. Once you get away with twice, I don't think it's worth a look. So up the hill they come, and with the drop down into the Porsche Dipper, and it's Regan Phibbs leaves Gavin Veltmeyer through there for the fifth time, sorry. So they'll get the last lap with a white flag out next time round as they head down towards the Dale ITM sweeper. And it is Regan Phibbs that leads from Gavin Veltmeyer, and he's actually opening up the gap as he does. So climbing up the hill now, and it is Regan Phibbs. As they come across the start-finish line, they will see the white flag this time. And I'll tell you what, I don't know where Veltmeyer came from, but he absolutely blasted past Phibbs on that last lap. I don't know what happened there, but he just absolutely drove straight past Regan Phibbs coming up the hill. So now they're heading down under the bridge, and this time was where, now all of a sudden Phibbs has gone round the outside of Veltmeyer again. I don't know what's going on between these two, but these passes seem to be incredibly easy. I don't think they're obviously not playing games, but so up the hill they come. Let's pick them now, and it is Regan Phibbs now leads Gavin Veltmeyer as they go down into the Porsche Dipper, and there's a couple of back markers between them now, and another one of the glow coats there. And Veltmeyer's off after Phibbs. Too little too late. Don't know what's happened or where it happened, but so through the sweeper they go. And up the hill they come. And it'll be checkered flag this time round for them as they come into view anytime soon. And here he comes now. So Regan Phibbs takes it away from Gavin Veltmeyer as they come up the hill. The gap was 0.5 of a second last time around. It was an interesting last lap. There's a couple of lead changes there. Hayden Lockhart comes through in third position from Timothy Gray, who should take out fourth. And we're looking for Grant Cullen, Nick Burke and co to come through the next few positions.